Hey guys, what is up? I hope everybody has been having an awesome week. Happy to be back with episode 14, part 2 of my golf vlog series, featuring the back nine at Timberlake Golf Club this time. Please do me a favor and hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already for more content like this. It definitely helps me out. So with that being said, let's jump into the video. So this is a continuation of my front nine at Timberlake Golf Club. If you guys can remember that episode, I did not play that well, so I was trying to get it going on the backside here. Almost chipped it in there. I didn't realize how close that came to going in. So I have probably about 15-20 feet to get a shot back here, starting in quite the hole, 3 over par from the front side. So I'm going to be trying my best to get as many shots back as I can. Left this one short and pulled it a bit. Still trying to figure out the greens and get comfortable out there. And I've always found that I always tend to play better when I get into the right mindset and the right mental state. I can almost feel myself starting to hit better shots, and I can almost feel it that I'm going to start playing well. So that was what I was really trying to do on the backside here. I had a lot of headwind on this hole, so I just decided to hit a bullet stinger and put myself in the fairway, give myself a chance to attack the screen, and that's just what I did. I'm only 65 yards away. Middle of the fairway, left it a bit short, but still have an opportunity to get a shot back here. Probably about 22 feet. Bit of a left to right breaker. Once again, just trying to get a feel for it and make a good stroke. Pulled it just a bit, and as a result, it was a bit short and a bit too high. So another somewhat disappointing par. But at least I'm not giving shots back anymore, so that's a start. And maybe we can start turning it around these last couple holes. Now in hole 12, still 3 over, 155 yards with a 46-degree wedge. There's a bit of wind up there, but I didn't think it would hurt me too much. And sound up. Bled it out to the right a bit, unfortunately, so that's going to leave me with, once again, going to be scrambling, trying to get a par. Just trying to get something going, really anything at this point. But there's still plenty of golf to be played yet. So feeling pretty good. And I kind of, right around here, I just started feeling good for some reason. I started getting pretty comfortable with my swing. And I felt like I was really starting to make good shots. And so that was a great start right there. This was probably one of the tougher holes in the course given the wind. So that was a solid par there. And now on hole 13, sound up again. Really turned on that one pretty good, and it was definitely nice to see a drive go straight down the middle, especially on a par 5. And I'm going to be in awesome position here to attack the screen. Nothing more than a flip wedge in hand, 46-degree wedge. Probably about a 3/4 swing for me here. Really trying to attack. And I found that one of the things I've always struggled with is being in these kinds of positions and attacking. I think that's something that separates the guys who can shoot 62s and 3s from the guys who maybe don't quite shoot low enough to make it on tour. Because you really, when you get into these positions, your mindset has to be, all right, it's time to make an eagle. You can't be, all right, I'm just trying to make a birdie or get out of here with a par. So that's something for me to work on. Because as some of you guys know, as a lot of you guys know, I was a really good golfer in high school and into my college years, probably at about a +3.5, +4. And that's the biggest thing I've been trying to work on improving. And that's what's been hardest to get back is the mental shift I had over the ball. When I was in competition mode as a pretty high-ranked junior golfer, I was always trying to make birdies and eagles. And now it's a little different because there's just so much different in my mindset that it's hard to really attack, but that's what I'm going to keep trying to do. And now sound up again. Absolutely uncorked this one too, and I'm feeling really good now. I'm starting to hit the ball good. I'm finally got a shot back. And once again, another one right at the gut. Wind did hurt it a little bit, so it didn't go super far. But once again, perfect position. You can probably see the pin there waving back at us just at that little, on the left edge of that tree line right there. It does go downhill a bit, so I took a little bit less club just to make sure that it didn't go long, because I always have to guard against that, as you guys know. Hit another really great shot, just beautiful little tight draw in there. little bit left of the pin, and it actually landed on the downslope of the middle of the green and bounced a little over the hole. You can see the downslope there. If there wasn't a downslope, that probably would have only been about 10-15 feet because it did take a big bounce. So I have another look at eagle, my second hole in a row where I've had an eagle putt. Once again, just trying to make a good stroke. Didn't really make that great of a stroke here. Once again, still struggling with not being aggressive enough when I'm in this position. So I have about 4 feet left here for a birdie. Not going to really think about this too much. I know it's straight in, so I'm just going to make it roll. And well, it wasn't quite straight in, but I knew the break pretty well. And I've had a lot of success in the last couple rounds with taking the mentality of anything inside of 4 feet. I'm going to literally do everything I can to not think about it and just make the stroke and kind of be athletic with it, if that makes sense. And I've gotten a lot more success that way. And now onto, when I said I think I mentioned the hardest par 3 earlier this video, but this is what I meant. This is the hardest hole on this side, in my opinion. It was into the wind and had a 7-iron in hand. Hit a great shot, just right at the pin high. I think it landed, and you'll see the pitch mark here. Yeah, that's that's pretty stiff from 218. I'll take that all day long. So turn probably the one hole in the course where you want to just get out of there with a par. Turn it into a legitimate birdie hole here. I'm really thinking, man, if I can make this could be a really awesome 9 holes. And made a good stroke. Just didn't quite read the line the way I wanted to. I can't really say I was disappointed with that putt because that was the putt I was trying to hit. I just didn't read the greens very well on that one. And now on hole 16, still feeling great, and sound up again, absolutely uncork another one. There you go. And I think I really struggled with my driver on the front side and off the tee in general, and it's just crazy how quickly things can change just if you're feeling good and you're feeling confident. So definitely something I'm going to try to take a note from in future rounds is how I almost, for whatever reason, around hole 11 or 12, I just started feeling more confident in myself and felt like I was about to start hitting some good shots. Now 180 yards, so just a pitchy wedge in, trying to knock it down a bit. Making sure that I drew this back in away from the trouble on the right. Once again, pretty solid shot from that distance. I think this was a little bit long, but yeah, that's not a very good vertical right there. But again, probably my best look at eagle, my third eagle putt on the side, which I think is pretty crazy. About 25 feet. And yes, there were 3 par 5s, so that's why I had 3 eagle putts. And I'm definitely taking full advantage of these par 5s. So time to try to really start pouring it on here. Once again, I can't really say I was upset with this putt. I had good speed. I just didn't read it right. And that's always been a struggle playing, because it's fun playing new courses for you guys, and I enjoy it a lot. The only thing that's tough about it is obviously I don't have the knowledge of the greens the way I'd like. Hopefully, what I would like to probably do is play these courses multiple times, and then hopefully I'll start shooting better scores by having knowledge of the greens. And this was so close to being a horrible shot. That was a 0.2 degree launch angle, completely unintended. Basically, I caught it pretty thin, but you guys will probably know this. There's like an extremely marginal difference between catching it thin and having it stay in the air and straight up topping it. And I pretty much came within a quarter millimeter of topping that ball into that marsh right there. I got very, very lucky. So thankfully it had enough spin and had enough wheels to get out there pretty far where I was still in position to attack and try to get the 4-under on this side. And yeah, finally got the read right. I left it short. It always seems like when I get the read right, I leave it short. And when the read's wrong, I have good pace. But I think that's just always seems that Murphy's Law tends to apply to golf more than anything at sometimes. So now in hole 18, really, really pleased that I brought this round back to even par. I think I was like 3 over after 5 holes. So it's been a nice comeback. And sound up. There's a bit of crosswind here. I left this one out to the right a bit. It just carried over that bunker. It was pin high, but the design of the green, as you guys will see here coming up, was going to force me to hit a chip shot. If I had the chance to play this course again, I would have just put it in the front center of the green because this was a horrendous miss. I didn't even properly scope out this green either. I should have put it much higher than I'm about to put it, because just watch how hard this ball rips across the green. There wasn't no stopping that. So I was a little bit disappointed with where I left myself off the tee there. So now I have about a 10-15 footer to save par and to close this round out with a bogey-free back nine and even par 71. So I made a beautiful stroke, rolled it in. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.